Hello guys, welcome to another video of mine. Today we have Tamiya's 132nd Spitfire Mark 9C, and then we have a few figures from Master Box in 132nd. They are RAF pilots. So I had planned to do a couple videos on this, one for the Spitfire, one for the men, and one for the clear box I put over the top of it, which you might not be able to tell is there at the moment, but you will in a moment. Looks a bit rough, but it does what it's meant to do. I had visions of making it so it's like a, like you see in museums of exhibitions with a clear box around it, perfect and all that, but it didn't turn out that way. I'm not very DIY minded in terms of cutting and measuring stuff very well. I can make models and stuff like that, but I can't do DIY very well. Anyway, so I've done the Spitfire. I plan to put it on this base with a few men and that. I knew it was going to be too big for my display area, so I had to put it somewhere else. So that's why I've done the box, so it doesn't get all dusty. Simple enough principle, but didn't turn out that way, as most of my stuff does if I plan it. If I do it offhand and just out the blue, it tends to turn out alright, but if I plan something, it doesn't. Anyway, so it's Tamiya Spitfire. It's a great kit. Don't have to say too much about it because there's plenty of it on YouTube and on the interweb about the kit. Awesome kit, awesome detail. Kit falls together, no fit issues, brilliant detail, especially on the engine and stuff like that, and the riveting and panel lines, all great. So yeah, it's not hard to do a good job with it. I'm pretty happy with it overall. I don't know how it's coming out. You might be getting some shine on the box. Might be a bit dark because it's night now. I've only got artificial light, but very happy with it. You see a bit of the rough bit of the box there, but anyway, so yeah, very happy with it. I done it in where is it? Might be a bit too far away for too close. In this scheme here, aftermarket decals, because I wanted to have some invasion stripes, but I didn't just want to add it to the kit schemes, because I like to make it a little bit authentic, but I did use a bit of artistic license and put them on the top of the wings when it's only called for on the bottom of the wings and the bottom of the fuselage, but I wanted that for appearances. So yeah, that came out. It had a weird, it says unusually the thin stripes for some reason. Must have been a reason for that, I don't know what it is, but that's why they don't look like the normal invasion stripes, I guess. So yeah, in terms of interior and engine, I've added a load of extra wiring and tubing. Unfortunately, you probably can't see that very well. I've left it on the seamy bit. Can't see that very well at the moment because I'm a noob and I've decided to glue down the box before I've done this video, but oh well. Yeah, so I've done the wiring and the in the cockpit and in the engine bay. I haven't done it all authentic and accurate. Some of it I have based on pictures that I found on the web, but some of it I've just put it where I think it looks good or might go, just for speed. So yeah, so that's that. The figures, as I said, are from Masterbox. Hopefully you can see them there. I'm very happy with how they turned out, quite happy with my paint job. There were some issues with the figures. There's lots of seams to fill and holes and that sort of stuff, but the detail is pretty good, and like I said, I'm happy with the painting I've done on it. I forgot to say, I did have an issue with the canopy. You probably can't see it at the moment, but towards the end of the video I'll probably lift up the camera, get a bit closer in, so you hopefully see a bit more of the detail. Excuse me. So yeah, I was doing the painting. I've done the painting. Obviously the canopy was all masked up, and I was doing the weathering. And in terms of, I had the middle canopy, the bit that slides back, I had that loosely tacked on with like PVA in the place it's supposed to go in like the closed position. Same with the door, and because I was painting and weathering most of the fuselage and wing, didn't want to touch that wet stuff, so I was holding it by the canopy. The process of doing that, it became looser and looser. Annoyingly, I was doing the bottom side, it fell on the floor, so I went to move back, step back, and I stood on it, which is quite annoying. So it's got two cracks going down the middle. So I didn't know really what to do. I had a look on eBay for some aftermarket ones, but I couldn't find anything. So I just did my best to repair it. Glued it back together, sanded it, buffed it up, got it to the point where it was all basically clear, nice and clear like the other glass was, but it still had a bit of fogginess, so I decided to machine polish it again, and I must have stayed in one position too long because it had burnt into the plastic on a couple of points, so I ruined that again, which is annoying. So I tried again with the hand polishing, got it back to an okay position, and thought, right, let's not try and do any more damage. I left it how it was. It still looks good from a distance, just up close it ruins it, annoyingly. Same with the case. You can probably see there's loads of super glue marks, but I didn't have. I tried other glues to glue the clear perspex together, but none of them worked. I've ordered some super glue debonder, so hopefully that at a later date I'll clean that up and it will look better. But yeah, that's all I could do at the moment. I could have bought a pre-made case, but they were like 80 quid, and the materials to make this was about 20, so I thought I best save some money. So yeah, apart from that, I'm pretty happy with it. I always make some mistakes on all the kits I do. Most of the time I can hide them though. So this time I couldn't, and it's annoying really because on the one, most of the ones I make mistakes on, I'm not 100% happy with the kit. My finished results, excluding the mistakes. But on this time I'm pretty happy with this, and the mistakes just ruin it a bit. But other than that, I do like it, and I like the figures. Oh, sorry, just not the camera. So yeah, as I said, I'll lift the camera up in a minute. I think that was everything anyway. Yeah, so hopefully, so yeah, I'll lift it up, get a bit closer. You can see a bit of the engine on that side. Heavily weathered it. I wanted to make it like a, I know they got rid of the invasion stripes after D-Day, but I wanted to make like this version had kept the stripes for some reason. Sorry, I'm mucking with the camera here a bit. So yeah, messing with wanted to make it look like they've kept the stripes for some reason, and it's survived for quite a while in the war. I know that most of them probably didn't last that long, but yeah, I wanted to make it look like a survivor really. So I've got some heavy weathering. You can see the cracks, the two cracks there on the canopy. But yeah, other than that, I like it really. I like the bottom, but I can't show you that. So I'm a noob again. I've glued it down. There's the men there. Pretty happy with the men. Pretty happy with the dog as well. Yeah. So, a bit closer on the engine. The side of the men. So I got some glare from the light. See if I can get into the, show you a bit more of the cockpit. Can get in there. Can't see much of that there. Sorry. So yeah, so that's what I've done on that. Oh, sorry. Building myself up a little stash. Got the Millennium Falcon, I've got a rally car, a couple B-17s, a Lank, and a BF-109, which I plan to do a crash scene with, and also I've still got the ship at the back to do. I do plan to be going to what do you call my mind's gone blank now, Telford, so hopefully might see some of you there, maybe, I don't know, and get some kits up there. Never been there before, so I'm pretty looking forward to that. Hoping to get some kits, as I said, and build up my stash a bit more, though I don't know if it's cheaper to just buy them on the internet, and I don't know, maybe some of you can tell me if you can get good deals at Telford or not. So yeah, see you around, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye.